Hey everyone, how's it going? Today I'm joined in by a piper in PR. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Me, everybody. My name is Edwin, and as title says, I do live in Puerto Rico, so I am a pipe in PR.
Awesome. So tell me, a little bit about you, how it is things in Puerto Rico.
Well, how can I put this? It's hot. It's hot every day. Uh, we have a saying: "We live where you vacation at." Uh, it is a tropical island, beaches all around. Just a great place to be. It's fun everywhere. Um, but it is hot. It is humid. Uh, we have a lot of similarities to the U.S. I would say.
Hmm.
But the people is just different, you know. Anywhere you go here, everybody's just friendly.
Wow. And you said you worked before a little bit like in a medical field or something like that.
But yes, I am a nurse. I have been a nurse about 6 years now. I started as an EMT. Well, uh, I spent 8 years in the army. While being in the army, I studied as an EMT. Became an EMT, worked on that. Became a medical assistant after that. And when I finished nursing school, I just continued on the nursing field.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. I've got a friend here from our church that he's a EMT, and I believe he's studying to go for the fire department, and do paramedic with them. Um, so I remember when you were starting out your videos, you were talking about you know um you only had a corn cob and Captain Black, right?
Good
So
time.
what got you into that, into pipes?
So, after service, after the army, uh, I have ADHD, and I guess after all army debacle, my ADHD level just went up. One could say it was really hard for me to concentrate. I couldn't even sit down and read a book, and I am a big reader. It was always a constant rush. I was always rushing. I was always trying to do things fast. I didn't have the leeway to just ease down, calm down, take it slower. And I kind of went and looked at things that might help me out. And I found this article saying that pipe smokers were some of the calmest people. I went down a rabbit hole. And when I say rabbit hole, I'm talking Alice in Wonderland rabbit. I went deep. And one day I said, hey, this is probably an outlet for me. I used to smoke cigars for 10 plus years. And I decided
Mm.
to get a pipe. I said, hey, I'm just going to buy a cob, buy a tobacco, peep, and got things here, started doing it, and never looked back.
In Puerto Rico, they don't really have much different varieties in pipe blends and pipes, but cigars, they got plenty of that.
With cigars, they got about anything you can want or desire. When it comes to pipes, I just learned there's a store in Old San Juan. So it's like a 2 hour and a half drive for
Mm.
me. And it's
Oh,
the only store in Puerto Rico that actually sells pipe related products. Um,
wow.
so it's quite a bit of a drive. I haven't been there yet. I plan on maybe one of these weekends taking a road trip over there. But I don't know what the selection is. On the rest of the island, it's you might find a corn cob pipe in a gas station, might, and you can go to smoke shops and get some Captain Black, but that's about it.
Mm. That's something I always hear about is um that people find Captain Black in gas station, but here in my part where I in California, I ended up looking for that. So once I got into pipes, and I started hearing, oh yeah, Captain Black in gas stations. Every time I go to a gas station, I'll look for Captain Black. I never see it. I see some other ones, the not blend for tobacco, but other stuff that's like, for cigarettes or cigar, but it's some other green stuff that they're putting in there.
Yeah.
So you've been able to start building up a collection now. I can see from the background that you have there. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Now, what have you been enjoying so far? Now you've been able to expand on the blends.
So I started with aromatics. Uh, they're all the Captain Black I smoked. My first different tobacco was the Missouri Meerschaum's 150th anniversary tobacco, which I
Hmm.
really enjoyed. I still have a little bit there. Uh, but as I branched out and I have been acquiring different tobaccos, and all the great people in the community have been sending me tobaccos as well. I, I am a vapor and a burley fan. Those are my two,
Yeah,
vapors and burleys.
vapors and burrows. Yeah, that's what I've been enjoying too. Can't go wrong with it, honestly. And I do find myself going to aromatics. I jump around. I suppose I jump around from all of a sudden wanting something sweet to wanting something kind of spicy, or dark. Um, and it'll just even in the same day, I'll have my moments of wanting to take something that's an aromatic, or even like something like my Presbyterian, which is kind of like a very smoky type of barbecue type of scent from there.
Mhm. One
Mm,
of my favorite blends is the Codger blend. It's half and half. I,
half and half. See, and I haven't had that
I
yet.
can smoke that thing every day, all day.
Nice, nice. Yeah, that's they say that it's a good simple one, right? It's just nice, simple, easy. Can't go wrong with it. That's one I got to add on to the list of things I got to buy.
I found
I'm
out
sure.
they are great for prepping up.
Oh, okay, nice. Have you already been stacking up like a list on a bunch of tins and blends? Like you have things on your wish list?
Definitely. I mean, I kind of have acquired the vast majority of them.
Nice.
Now I am looking for those ones that I say, hey, I need to have these seller.
And so now, will you ever go back to like smoking Captain Black?
I have had a bowl of Captain Lag every here and there, just for old time's sake and to reminisce. But
Hmm.
it's not a blend that I'll tell you that hey, I want to smoke Captain Black today. It's going to be really weird for me to say that just because I smoke so much of it, so much.
What about the what is it? What is everyone's talking about lately? Grape, Captain Black grape.
Captain Black,
I don't know why I've been seeing it around. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. I think I just been seeing rounds about that. Something about a grape one or something.
never tried it.
Yeah, apparently that's like a extremely rare one, and people that don't really care for it, they still rather like try to
It's the
get
unicorn
that one. If
blend.
I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So what I've from going from a corn cob pipe to the other one that you've been having, what are kind of the differences you've noticed now in the variety of pipes that you have? Because I've seen your collection of pipes, and they're very nice.
Um, I'll be honest. Uh, you ask me, it's about which pipe you feel more comfortable smoking.
Mm.
Uh, and what pipes you want to take fishing, or what pipes you're just going to keep at home because you want to keep them safe? When it comes to the difference in the smoke, yes, you can find the difference, and it's more of a shape thing for me, at least. I love bent pipes just because I'm a big clencher. And normally while I'm working, a bent pipe is going to keep it from slurping. But when I'm not working and I have time to keep my cadence going, I enjoy straight pipes. So it all depends what I'm doing, I guess. And if I'm going outside or I'm going fishing, I'm definitely taking a cow. I'm taking a briar.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely a clincher as well, and that's what I notice. I like my bulldog. I love my Peterson bulldog, but if I'm a little distracted, or just out talking, I'll tend to have this bulldog, and I'll tend to start leaning it like this, and once I start leaning it, all those nice little yummy juices
Yeah.
right back down. I'll go right into my mouth. First thing I'll get is those juices, and I'm like, "Ugh."
Delicious.
And so a bed one definitely helps out, like this one too. I enjoy this one a lot. It's definitely one, which
Dry systems, right?
yes, the dry system. Apparently people think it's a Peterson, but no, it's a 7Ellie one.
Mhm.
And this one is, yeah, much more easy to hold down and clinch as well. And that one I can more easier do other tasks around. One of my goals to do is go fishing. Go fishing while I'm smoking a pipe. In my area, there's a lot of places I can go fishing, and I want to be able to go when the sun is rising up, and I'm already having a pipe in hand and trying to fish. And if I take my sons, I'll probably be yelling at the same time, "Get back over here!" So see how that goes. You also just became a father, then, right?
Yeah. About 2.5 months ago, time has flown by. Wow.
That is awesome, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, is that gonna be your last one or more of many?
Well, it's my first one. So we are going to try for the boy eventually. Not yet, but we are going to try for the
Yeah,
boy. We did talk it out. We have a maximum of three.
maximum 3. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, we try for girls, all boys. That's all boys, but it's awesome. I even already had thoughts of when they grow up of age, are they gonna enjoy a pipe? You know, even then, what pipe would I be giving them, handing down? Like, okay, this one's gonna go for my son, Gerardo, or this one's gonna go for my son Noah, or something like that. Even on blends, I'm starting to think too of, you know what, this blend, I want it to age, and I want it to be for whichever one of my sons in the future. So when they become of age, I already have years of aging on it. And that's if they even enjoy it. They might not. One time, Gerardo, one of my oldest, said he had a dream that he was in the backyard with me at his house, and he had a pool, and his kids were swimming in the pool, and then him and I were just relaxing, enjoying, and smoking a cigar. So yeah, he's like, yeah, I'll probably more enjoy cigars than pipe. I was like, fine. But they like the smell of it. They enjoy it. My other little ones come around, and when I open up a tin, they'll go up to the tin and go, yeah. So it's like with my wife, where she talks about memories uh, with her granddad, her grandpa, that she says that how she remembered going into an office, and she'd be able to smell all the tobacco that was there from, he would smoke cigars and a couple of pipes as well. So some of my blends that I have brings her back memories of that, and it kind of made me think too. I was like, I wonder if my kids are gonna grow up and have that type of nostalgic memory of being able to smell that. You know,
Yeah.
it definitely a different type of smell. It's nothing like cigarette smell. The cigarette smell is just never really nice, but that's the thing with tobacco blends. All the different types of varieties and room notes um, that we get when we light it up, and even throughout the time that it's being lit from the first bowl to the mid to the last bowl, sometimes even changes on there. And so what other pipes have been catching your eye that you've been looking at? Like, I really want this kind of pipe now.
Ah, Um, I got to. I got to. From Pearson line, uh, it would either be a Bulldog Dracula
Oh
or
yeah,
a Ben Bulldog. A Harpy. Harpy is Harpy.
the harp.
Yeah, Harpy.
Okay, okay.
It's one of those two, and I have been looking at the new Debonelli for the Christmas collection, the
The Christmas one,
Saint
yes,
Nicholas.
yeah,
But I want the bent apple. On that one, it's either the bent apple or blah blah blah. Blah.
yeah. I think I like the last year one a little bit more. I think it was like I think it was last year, it was like green, red. I think that was a Peterson though. Not sure. I might pull a trigger to get the Christmas one. You know,
I'm thinking
that one I
about it.
might go for, and a bet on it. So you have you just got a new pipe, right? You want to talk about that one?
Yeah, I enter a spinny winnie and ended up winning this pipe. Uh, it is my favorite pipe out of my whole collection. It's I still haven't smoked it yet, but it is made by at the moment my favorite pipe artisan, which is Brand Batson, and I ended up winning this little beauty.
Wow.
This is a Batson made original that is gorgeous. And I'm really excited. Like I said, this is at the moment my favorite artisan for pipes. And I got the last entry for the Spinny Winnie and ended up getting it. I still don't believe it. I have been in communication with Batson a couple times because I do want to get commissioned by him, but that is going to have
Mm,
to wait. But I'm excited, man. That pipe is gorgeous, and I can't wait to smoke it. I just don't know
break
what
it
to
in.
smoke in. That is my debacle.
That's a good debacle to have, though.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a good one to
Like
have.
we talked before the recording, and this is the pipe that I was going to smoke, but I ended up fighting over what tobacco I was going to put in it. So I ended up smoking a different pipe that I just recently got as well.
Mhm.
But whenever I decide, I'll give it my first smoke.
I that's gonna be interesting. Then you'll be staring at all your tobaccos. You're like, this one, nope, not that one. This one, nah, not that one. And I see you have a sun bear there.
Yes, it was part of the Speedy Winnie.
What?
So at the Speedy Winnie, I got the Mississippi River, some Cornell and Deal, Oak Alley, and the Sun Bear.
Have you had to try that one yet?
I have not. I just got them today.
Oh, have you opened the tin?
I haven't had the time. I was out doing some stuff. You know, I told you I was hunting for
hmm
cars. After that, I picked up packages and came home. Uh, deal with the baby, deal with the wife, deal with the home stuff. So
Yeah.
This is my first pipe today, and it's for me, it's 10:40 o'clock at night right now. But it's been a long day.
It
It's been a long day.
Ver no, I hear you. Yeah, man. Over here in, 7 at the time of recording, 7:39, and yeah, same here when, went to work in the morning. We did a full day, and the whole day when I was at work, I was already thinking like, I just wanna get home and relax and then get the whole podcast going with you and do an interview. That was like the whole thing I was thinking about the whole day, really. To be able to finally relax, enjoy a pipe, and talk to a good friend here.
Yes, sir.
And you also joined the Average Joe's Pipe Club. How are you enjoying that?
Man, I think it's one of the best decisions that I have made. So, as a pipe smoker in Puerto Rico, it's pretty lonely. I don't have anybody to smoke with. Um, and to be honest, I don't really have a lot of time to like go out and have some guys time or whatever I want to call it. And joining the club has actually given me an outlet. We have our meetings on Mondays. We can just go on the chat and say, "Hey, I'm going live for a bit. I'm a smokable," and whoever is just going to come in and give you that little bit of company, and it's just enjoyable. Plus, I have made many friends, uh, great people. I have met great people. I have learned a lot. I have received a lot. I have given a lot. It's just been amazing. Been a really, really, really good experience.
Yeah, it's a really great group, and I've made friends through there. Same thing, received some stuff as well. And Mondays are always really fun. And from the last interview I did, which is with the president of um of the Pipe Club, and I'll say it again too, if anyone's looking to join, I'll put the link in the description below. They can join up. It's really fun. We're constantly sharing things, talking to each other, and even looking out for each other. There's a moment where we had a fellow member there who his place burned down, and a lot of people pitched in. They helped out. So there's that very sense of a community. Because YouTube gives, we have the community on YouTube, and then I feel like this one here is a little bit more personal, almost one on one. You could almost kind of say, you know, and it's been growing where we even have to do like we'll split the calls like in twos, because we'll kind of talk all over each other. We don't mean to, but it just when you get a big old group of
A lot of people.
people. Yeah, and that's where I've also learned a lot. There's times when I just sit in a call and, I'm not saying anything because 'cause I'm just taking it all in, everything that they're talking about, all the behind the scenes stuff, and
Yeah.
there's guys in the group who are blenders, right? Um, and they're just I mean, we even what he'll do, he just set up this camera, right, and he just starts blending his own stuff, and we're just there watching, you know? So it's really fun. It's really fun to be part of that group, and, I'm definitely glad that you're in there as well. I'm trying to think back here too, when how we became friends, and I wanna say it's just through VR videos, I think it was.
I actually saw the video of the Average Joe's Pipe Club
Mm,
and joined, and I sent you a message like, "Hey, man, I appreciate you
mhm.
putting this out." I joined, and we had spoken on comments before, but we
Yeah,
hadn't had that extensive communication. And after you joined, you put out the link, and I joined. That's where we kind of got into it and started, you know, texting and
yeah.
messaging each other.
Yeah. Yeah, that's been awesome. It's still sometimes a trip, I'm like, "Man, I got a friend that's not even in United States." He's out in, Puerto Rico, it's just territory, but it's, like, crazy, the
Yeah.
distance
Yeah.
that's there, and,
But it's been
we've
amazing,
been,
man. And I
building up
really
a good.
appreciate the friendship that we have made in these couple of months. It's been amazing.
Yeah, that's what I have definitely been seeing with the whole pipe community is there's a lot of, friendships that has built up, and, not long ago, we saw there was a little bit of some s stuff that was going on, and even then, after all that blows over, we can still kinda just come together and just keep going, because that's how it is. I think sometimes, like you said in the beginning, that you have, ADHD, yeah, and, this helped you calm down, this helped you take a step back, and sometimes I think we kinda tend to forget that in the whole pipe community when it comes time to, like, the fast response, YouTube will tend to do that to us, will make us think kinda quickly and move quickly, and now we can have those moments where we can, well, the whole point of the pipe, as you said, is to sit down, slow everything down, right? Reflect on everything. Even now, as you being a new father, that definitely helped me out too with all of my boys. Is I take everything in, even their milestones, which at 2 months they're already giving milestone moments.
Yeah.
They give you little moments like, oh, that's new. That's awesome. That's amazing. Oh, wait until your baby starts crawling.
But
It's
if I can share, today was
Mhm.
a milestone.
Yeah.
So today, she is starting to be a little more vocal, but today, uh, normally I wake up early, I go outside of the room, I close the doors so my wife and the baby can sleep a bit more. So I went into the room, they were both awake, and I had a full on conversation with my 2.5 month baby where I'm
Wow.
talking and she is mumbling and responding to me. For me, that was a milestone. I was about to crawl out of the room crying out of happy.
Yeah, that is amazing, mate. That really is amazing. And it's not that other guys don't get to experience and reflect on those moments, but it is something when you just the fact of sitting down and enjoying the smoke, and reflecting those moments and playing out, because it is very hard for us men to just sit down and just kind of think. And this does force us to think, you know. And it even has helped me out in moments of being a dad and a husband to think back like, okay, maybe I should approach that a little bit different or try this for next time. Yeah. So I mean, I even see it a little bit as a God given gift for us to reflect on it. And I maybe sometimes we tend to lose that type of sight when the whole internet, how fast paced everything is, right? We gotta take a step back and like, you know what, we're not part of that whole fast paced movement. We're nice and slow with the pipe.
Yeah.
So do you ever smoke any more cigars or
I,
you're just like, nah, I'm done with
no,
cigars?
I'm not done with cigars, but it's more of a social event type of thing. Say I went out, a couple of the boys are there. We're having some old fashions and suddenly, hey, they sell cigars here. Let's have a cigar, but not regularly anymore. Um, if I got gifted a cigar, or maybe I go and at the local shop, I see a cigar I like. Yeah, I get it. I smoke my cigars, uh, but it's not as common, especially because I gotta go outside to smoke my cigars. Can't stay inside. So
Yeah.
prefer the pipe.
So when you were smoking cigars and you say occasionally you still have some, what's your go-to cigar or blend?
Well, it depends. I'm a big fan of Connecticut Leaf. Normally because I if I drink heavy cocktail.
Mhm,
So I like a lighter
mhm.
cigar. Uh, I might go to where uh, Romeo Julietas, Arturo Fuentes, and Nub, depending on how much time I had. But I would try to make sure that it was a Connecticut leaf. But I'm not picky when it comes to cigar.
No, my first cigar was definitely Connecticut. It was actually one that Metallica made, and I didn't know he made his cigars or he was part of a whole collaboration. M something. I don't want to say MS. The gang.
I don't think that's it.
No. No, so, M something, and yeah. So I went into this tobacco lounge, and I was like, I don't smoke anything, but I sure do love bourbon. And he's like, all right, let me get you something. It was a Connecticut. He showed me this one. He goes, oh, what's the lead singer's name from Metallica? John Hatchfield, Hatfield, something Hatchfield. This is his cigar, and I was like, it's Connecticut, and he described to me what a Connecticut is. And I was like, yeah, okay, fine, whatever. So I give it a try. Enjoyed it. Tell my wife. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do this like once in a while here and there, not much. And then I was like, nope. And then I buy more, and then I got into it, and then like, what, let me try pipes, and that for some reason just
Yeah.
clicked more. What I have been wanting to try, and I don't know if you got to already. They say that there's certain blends that have like cigar leaves, or you definitely taste more of a cigar on those. Have you had anything like that yet?
I actually have one here. It's made by a smokestack. It's the Palomino.
Mm,
It also has another one. I believe it's the Copperhead. And
that's the one I really want to get.
yeah, Copperhead. I believe it's more of a cigar leaf than this one. Um, I think it's the Copperhead. I believe.
Yeah, I remember when they were bringing out when they talked about Copperhead and described it, what was in there, and I was like, oh, yeah, I definitely gotta try that one right there. Is that how it comes? It comes in a jar
Yeah,
as well.
that's how he ships it out to you. So, and it's way more than 2 ounces. I can say way because this jar comes topped off, happily pressed. I sent some to a dentist, and
Mm,
I swear it was about an ounce and a half. And look at all I got left. It's still full.
yeah, it's still a lot. Yeah,
It's still full.
yeah, it's not even half at all. Wow.
You know.
And then I want to say it too that the rack, one of the the pipe rack you have there is from Dennis too, right?
Yeah. Uh, now, and I have another rack of four on the way, and a 9 count. I think it's a 9 count or 8 count. I don't know. The round one that he's making now.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so I got one of those on the way.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, see that, and that's someone that's also in the Average Joe's Pipe Club group. And he makes stuff. Actually, here I have this one, this one right here. That he made. He sent over. There we go. Right, and I'm always using it and taking it away from my kids. They'll grab it. I want to play frisbee. So just let you know, Dan, if you ever watch it, it apparently works too as a frisbee.
Good, good.
I ended up learning as I see it soaring. I'm walking into the room and I see it soaring across the room. I'm like, and more so when I was like, I had some tobacco on there. Where'd it go?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's one thing I guess you'll look forward to, the sticky fingers of the kids of touching of everything right there. So when I was mentioning the whole cigar leaf or you're able to the blends that have a kind of cigar and the palomino. So you were definitely able to get that, the taste or the room note of cigar
Yeah,
in the
I
palomino.
did. At least I did. It's not as pungent, not as strong, but it definitely has that kind of cigar feel to it. Uh, but it's really enjoyable. It's not as pungent.
All right, that's something I do want to try. I tried a cigar that had tobacco leaf, so reverse. Fat bottom Jenny or something or Jane. Forgot. I think it's sweet. It's a sweet one. It's like a sweet tip cigar. You know, and they told me, oh yeah, this one comes from like more of a tobacco, like pipe type of tobacco leaf. And I was like, all right, I'll give it a try. Shared that one with my wife. She enjoyed it too. She enjoys cigars and pipes as well, occasionally here and there. Which is nice as well. So, what is something else that you're kind of looking forward to be able to do? I want to mention your YouTube channel. You also you hit
Yeah.
100 subscribers, and in the video that you put out, that you're going to be doing a giveaway soon,
Yes.
right?
Uh, it will be announced on the 25th of this month.
Nice.
Hopefully, can't say it will because right. But the goal is to announce it on the 25th. Uh, it's gonna be four now. Four now. Uh, one, two, three places, and if a little something that is supposed to come on happens, then it'll be four places, one for comments and three for VRs. But I'm not saying that's going to happen yet because the gentleman that I am working with, he does have a lot on his plate, which is understandable. And I don't want to put any pressure on him. He is doing this out of his own volition. And he just messaged me, hey, email me. Uh, and I don't want to mention his name either because I don't want to put him on the spot. But, you know,
But if he's watching, he knows who he
oh, yeah,
is.
he knows who he is. I love the guy. But yeah, the plan is three or four spots, uh, one for comments and three for VR.
Nice. That's awesome. And I've been enjoying your series too, that you're doing with the Cornell and Deal,
Summit City.
different right. Yeah, yeah, that's awesome too. I think that's. I don't have the tin with me here. No, I do not. But yeah, I've been wanting to try that one because there's another blend, little movie magic. I just popped up with the tin. Here we go. So Cascadia.
Yeah, the Cascadia
Sorry.
line.
Yeah, the Cascadia had that one. This was given to me by, I think I got it through Christmas exchange, I believe. And it was this one, Trailhead and Campfire. So when I saw that Cornell and Dio released theirs, I was kind of thinking, is that like to kind of match up what they're doing here, and they wanted to do their own thing because a lot of them were kind of outdoor stuff, and theirs is national park stuff, which is pretty cool
Yeah.
too.
But at least, I
Uh,
don't know about the Cascadia line. I don't know how they work, what their components are. But the Summit series itself, it's all Virginia.
okay, I don't remember. It's been a good minute since I had it. I took the Campfire one with me. Actually, even the trailhead had like the note of it was like those granola bars, those fruity granola bars.
Yeah,
That's how it smells, which is nice smell. And then I saw in the last one you did was kind of like a hay light, you know, types to it. And yeah, it was a big chunk. That's a big one they put in
Yeah,
there.
the brownie
Yeah.
made me want a brownie after the video.
I know. I was like, brownie. Yeah. So that's cool. I definitely look forward to seeing those videos, and it's amazing that your channel is growing. It's awesome.
Yeah,
Um, I give people, I give you a shout out. I tell other people about your page, your YouTube channel, and well, I mean that's kind of all I really have for right now. It was definitely a pleasure talking with you and learning a little bit about your background, and that you're out there in Puerto Rico. I mean, we have people everywhere, and this is one of those moments here we can bring someone in to share their experience, their background, and how they're enjoying, tobacco. You know,
I really appreciate the opportunity for just reaching out and say, hey, let's do this. Let's plan it out. For me, it's a pleasure. It's an honor. And like we said earlier, we became friends. It's not just a piper to a piper. We're actually friends, which makes it all
yeah,
the more.
yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely, mate. So, yeah, keep a lookout for his giveaway, which he said the date there, and he's still keeping all the surprises and all that. So yeah, keep a lookout. Um, and be prepared. Be prepared to respond, man.
Yeah,
Like and subscribe. I will be sharing his channel also on the description below. Well, before actually we let you guys all go, something I did forget to do was housekeeping. So why don't you go first?
well, you guys already know I'm smoking some smoke snacks, sweet water, but I am smoking out of the new to me Old Town Bamboo Shank.
That is awesome.
This thing is gorgeous and it smokes great. I like it to tiny. I don't smoke really big bowls normally. So things are. But you smoking on?
Wow. I'm smoking Hobbit's weed, and that's one blend that was given even to you as well, right? And a couple of the guys in the group from our good friend Keith. That guy's awesome. Um, I'm smoking that one in my Peterson Bulldog. There we go. Sorry. There we go. I'm still not good at holding these things and putting them to the camera. But that bamboo, so that's actual real bamboo. Wow. It almost looks like bones too, like an old.
But yeah, it looks like a
um,
bowl. It's bamboo, and this is from
that is
from
awesome.
Bailey.
Wow. Wow, that is awesome right there. Have you by chance seen from Lord of the Rings, Sauron, and it's his finger that when it gets cut off and
Yeah,
it has the ring on it,
uh,
pipe.
uh,
It's a pipe.
I forget the name of the guy that makes it, but he had a couple of editions of it, or had because they sold out like on spot.
I
It was put on the page and sold. The man hasn't had anything in stock for the last 3 months. That's how.
wow. I mean, I saw it and I was thinking, whatever smoking at something that looks like a finger. I'm like, no, but I would buy it as a display piece for sure. That would be like a something I would have even like right here. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna show that one off. Will I smoke out of it?
No,
No.
I would.
But is that something so rock and roll and metal? Yes.
Oh, it looks amazing, but I couldn't smoke out of it.
I
I
could
wouldn't know
smoke it.
how
It'd be
to,
so
if I'm being honest.
yeah, yeah. But it looks cool. But it's like, yeah, no.
It's like a V-bend devil is or something like that. It's
Mm,
it's it's weird. It's a weird one.
yeah. All right, mate. Well, again, thank you so much for coming on. I hope you guys enjoyed this interview here,
So
and for everyone to have a good night. All right. Bye,
I
everyone.
got